making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Now the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll get it into second.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 0-2 home. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
In now, Gary Sanchez. In the dirt here. 3 runs already home here. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this now a big swing, and this ball is washed out to deep center field. Looking up is Contreras, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and it's now 5-3.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Contreras is there, and he puts it away to stop. Cody Allen, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. He's the one to start it out against Cody Allen, who for his part tries to close the door on this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Javier Baez is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Ben Zobrist is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Just a bit low, ball three. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball four.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Wilson Contreras waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2 on the ground to the right side. There is Pedroia, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. A base hit in his first trip. In there for strike one, 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in and out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here it comes on 0-2. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A 2-strike broken ball.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Albert Almora will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Albert Almora.
Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, they did what they set out to do here. Win a baseball game and capture another territory. Mission accomplished. Nice job.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second. Center
in is
fielder,
Christian Yelich. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. There's Baez. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Now to the plate, George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Looking up is Contreras. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And he puts it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Sean Shea.
John Jay is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. A quick out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
The key to me is driving in runs. Their runners in scoring position, they've been really struggling. I mean, you don't have to hit home runs, but pick up that runner that's at third base with less than 2 outs. Hit the ground ball, drive him in. Just the little things. And as they continue to add on inning by inning, before you know it, you put together a good game. That's what they got to do.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. Back behind third. Correa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third
in now,
baseman,
Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit sharply on the ground. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the. Ready now, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off
Will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Gary Sanchez.
Popped high in the air. Contreras has a play. 1 out.
Batting six.
Here's Mark Trumbo
Right
now.
fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
He's such a hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
And this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that's all. Scoreboard. What a blast. Now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Batting seven.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Jay. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas as they move on top 4-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Starlin Castro will get the call here as he'll hit.
DeGrom, number 14, Starlin Castro.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
15,
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off for him.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Christian Yelich. He swings and lines it to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Number 8 is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. That just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hits.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Grounded down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Jupiter is out in front here, 4-0. Koji Uehara, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Anthony Rizzo is at the
Rizzo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Correa up the middle. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Sanchez waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. The Bomb Squad lead this one 4-0. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Sanchez.
Hard on the ground toward short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Carlos Correa.
In now, Carlos Correa, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery in the dirt, but swung on and missed. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball called strike. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Contreras is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 8.
Number 8 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Albert Almora will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Almora
takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that's going to do it. This one's headed for the record books. A combined no-hitter.
Hey, good win here to capture their territory, and now it's on to the next. That's the name of the game in Conquest.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Jon Lester worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Michael Wacha, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Line drive to center field. Fowler is there, and Pedroia's gone to open up the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
And, boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 3.
Striding in, George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Piscotty. And that retires the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Aledmys Diaz.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dexter Fowler is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Working for the punch out and the offering. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, they have to be very happy with Aledmys Diaz right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose. Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Matt Carpenter checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now a swing by Zimmerman and a ball well hit out to deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there, believe it or not. You got the changeup and you got him out in front. Yeah, he hit a foul ball home run, but that's what it is. Foul ball.
In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a liner. The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler on the run. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, Mark Trumbo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Has a look, now the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
This one's down to third. To his left, Garcia on to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground at first. Carpenter has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
And that's in there for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Trumbo coming on. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting sixth.
At the plate, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball called for strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia, you talk about a gold glove, gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's gold glove worthy. And then gritty. Don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Stepping into the box, Greg Garcia. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa has got it, and the side is retired. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for Jupiter,
the third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Hit down the line at first, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 43, Lance
Starlin Castro will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Johnny Peralta will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Brad Brock, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Now pitching, Brad Brock.
Too low, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Aledmys Diaz is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here comes the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 25.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. John Gant, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman lifted in the air to center. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, captain.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runners off for second. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
He just squirts that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo. A fastball that just misses inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. In the dirt, goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Stepping in and ready for a
second baseman,
Koji Uehara, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Koji Uehara.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia has it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
They came in looking to capture this territory, and they did just that. Well-played game, and now they look on to the next task at hand.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, it's Conquest Baseball between the Bomb Squad and the Cardinals. A valuable territory and a lot of fan support are on the line. Next. Hit back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. Throw on to first, and Pedroia is set down to open up the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Now the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Molina gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Stepping into the box, George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. So we're and that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Key to me is driving in runs. Their runners in scoring position, they've been really struggling. I mean, you don't have to hit home runs, but pick up that runner that's at third base with less than 2 outs. Hit the ground ball, drive him in. Just the little things, and as they continue to add on inning by inning, before you know it, you put together a good game. That's what they got to do.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of when you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Jed Jerko. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. In now, Ryan Zimmerman. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Two and 0.
No strike.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The second for 1. On to Carpenter. It's in time. A double play.
Hey, doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Matt Carpenter is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ready on 1-2. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changeup. Called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia. You talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty. Don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
So striding forward now, Tommy Pham. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tommy Pham goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Yadier Molina is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Trumbo will put this one away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
First pitch on its way. Jose Ramirez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Correa is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI.
DeGrom, number 14, Starlin Castro.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner at second, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. They'll try and get that tying run to third as he puts this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. Cody Allen, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Into the box now, Greg Garcia. He's the one that started out against Cody Allen, who for his part tries to close the door on this one. And a curveball in for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Johnny Peralta will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Johnny.
Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Into the box now, Aledmys Diaz, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Good curveball, strike 2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Center fielder.
Pulled toward right center field. Yelich on the move. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
They came in looking to capture this territory, and they did just that. Well-played game, and now they look on to the next task at hand.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Carlos Martinez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan